Bottom of the 5th inning here in the NESCAC quarterfinal. Tufts leading this one 5-0. It'll be McCullough, Whitfield, and Smith against the relief pitcher Taylor for Hamilton. Eddie Taylor had a great 1-2-3 inning in the 4th. We'll see if he can continue that here in the 5th. Rada playing pretty far in, expecting potentially a bunt from McCullough. That's not going to happen. He takes strike one. One and one.
I think McCullough has somewhat quietly really had another great season.
Yeah.
You know, back-to-back years now. He hit 359 last year, 320 this year. A home run, first home run of his career, 18 RBIs, and just a consistent presence in that lineup, consistent defender, and has really worked out a role as a kind of key player in this Tufts lineup.
I mean, he kind of forced the initiative a little bit. You remember last year, or maybe 2 years ago, it was the second base position was actually occupied by Henry Fleckner. He was there, and so just with how successful McCullough has been, it's, you know, Coach Fag just made a change. Now Fleckner's the regular center fielder, and for good reason, as McCullough lines one the opposite way, falls in for a base hit. Leadoff man on for the Jumbos in the 5th.
Probably saw Fleckner catch some footballs and realize maybe he's better out there tracking the ball in the outfield.
It's a move that, you know, you might not have been expecting, but as soon as it happened, it just made perfect sense. Guy's fast, has a ton of range out there. It's been another player that's been just incredible for the Jumbos his 3 years here.
And that piece of hitting right there, love that from McCullough. Ball in on his hands, just fights it off to the opposite field. You know, kind of a bloop, and looks like it might have been catchable for a second, but just in between the first and second baseman, and you'll take a hit any way you can get it. And so another inning with another base runner for the Jumbos.
Here's a Whitfield, and gets hit again. That's a tough situation here for Malcolm Whitfield. Just had no opportunity to get away from that one from Taylor. And now first and second for the Jumbos.
Third Jumbo to be hit by a pitch so far today. All right-handed batters. Ball just came in on him. That one, that's pretty tough. I mean, nothing you can do. Turn and get hit in the back, and that hurts. That's not fun to get hit there.
Square in the back. Hit one of those muscles back there. You can see Whitfield stretching out his arm a little bit there.
You kind of just hope it like misses the shoulder blade.
Yeah. Just
kind of hits somewhere in the middle. It definitely hurts, but you know there are worse places in terms of, you know, possible injury.
We talked earlier about, you know, Kaufman's 10 hit by pitches and how that could be, you know, a skill. I feel like the Jumbos haven't really been working towards that skill. It's just been the pitching shown here. Smith's going to show bunt with runners on first and second. Pulls back, take a ball one. Smith had that RBI single back in the 3rd inning. Showing bunt again. Corners are in. They check McCullough at second base. So despite Smith reaching base in both times he's come to the plate, Coach Fagda still wants him to try to lay down a bunt, advance those runners. Squares up again, pops it up. Gonna be play made there by Taylor. And Jumbos are lucky they did not send the base runners there. That would have been a double play.
Yeah, absolutely. And kind of the one thing you don't want to do when you're bunting is pop it up, but it happens sometimes, rather it be with no outs. But, you know, Jumbos, they love to bunt. They love to kind of play small ball, and then occasionally you make a mistake like that.
There's always those conversations you see on social media or just, you know, talking baseball about why didn't they just lay down a bunt? Well, runners are going to go here in a double steal attempt. The throw comes into second, and Whitfield's going to slide in there safely. So they get the runners over the same way, just in a bit of a different format.
Yeah, so I guess they traded it out for the runners to move up. They just, yeah, as you said, they did it out of order. And this is getting silly. The Jumbos are just running everywhere. And, I mean, Shane Duke's great catcher, but having just no resistance for this Jumbo all-out attack on the base paths.
And his bat's just really good. He's the cleanup hitter here for Hamilton. Corners in now for the Continentals. But yeah, you know, you see people always talking about why didn't you just lay down a bunt? Well, bunting's kind of a skill that you have to learn sometimes, and not everyone has that skill set.
I mean, Billy Bean hated the bunt, right?
It's something like that. Free. You don't want to give away those free outs.
Exactly. You need outs. You need every out you can get. Unfortunately, the A's never actually won a championship, so I don't know what that tells you, but, you know, it's a good movie.
The philosophy is kind of carried into the modern baseball a little bit more. Jumbo's a little more traditional. The 1-2's upstairs. Flavin working the count nicely. It's 2-2. Connor Flavin also has reached both times today. Was hit by a pitch his last time up. Here's the 2-2. Flavin skies one high, but shallow into left field. Kaufman gonna make the play, tagging, and coming home is McCullough. The throw to Dukes is in time, and they get him at home. What a play by Kaufman. A double play to end the inning. 7-2 is the call, and the aggressive base running from the Jumbos comes back to bite him.
And I honestly thought it wasn't a bad call at third to send him, but that throw really couldn't have been any more perfect. And, you know, cut him down at the plate. Kaufman with just a laser from left field, perfectly on the line. Ball beat him there. Catcher put the glove right in front of the bag, and, you know, that's the risk you take, but when you're up 5-0, maybe worth it. But a double play at the end of the inning, not how you wanted to get out of it.
I mean, that's been the MO for the Jumbos. Force the opponents to make plays, and they made a hell of a play right there. What a throw from Kaufman. The tag nicely in from Dukes as well. So it's 5-0 here at Gittleman. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, Silas Reed back up for his sixth frame. Back here for the top of the sixth. Silas Reed out here again has worked through 5 clean innings, only allowing 2 hits. High drive, deep right field. Going back, Pena, looking, and gone! A leadoff home run for the second baseman, Greg Kopp. A solo shot for him. That is home run number 1 on the season, and it's 5-1 in favor of the Jumbos.
First home run of the season couldn't come at a better time. Desperately needed offense did Hamilton, and that one was crushed. I mean, not easy to scale the Great Wall of Medford, the Gittleman Goliath, whatever you want to call it. And he took that one and planted that well over the right field fence into the parking lot back there. You know, you'll take a solo shot. They're going to see if he didn't touch third base, but umpire says he did. But really, I mean, he crushed. He got every stitch of that one. You know, if you're Silas Reed, you're happy it's a solo shot.
Yep. The lefty Kopp got every bit of it, pulled it straight over the wall, as you said. Checked swing, no go from Kaufman. Count goes to 1-0. You know, after that double play, you saw Taylor just super invigorated. He was pumped up. Showing bunt now is Kaufman as the ball comes in for a strike.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that ball is a home run in every Major League ballpark, but that ball is a home run in most Major League ballparks. That's definitely a home run at Yankee Stadium, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I mean, that ball, they cleared the 310 sign over a pretty tall fence. That's at least a 350-foot home run.
For that to be your first homer, I mean, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, you don't luck into those.
Foul ball, out of play. We heard some oohs and ahs from the crowd. That normally signifies.
I mean, someone parked their Audi just like right in the firing line over there. It's just not a good idea.
Fly ball down the right field line. Giving chase is Pena. He's going to watch it sail out of play. Really is prime territory. I mean, they set the net up only as far as the dugout on the first base side. Anything past that or anything that gets over that, you're suddenly in the danger zone. So you don't park your car out here?
Never. I mean, again, at Tufts, they don't have too much parking, but like there are other options. You got Dowling just down the street.
Yep.
And the top floor is like always empty there.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Kaufman. And that ball is lined high and deep into left field, but not going to get out this time. Smith makes the play just shy of the track, one away.
And so suddenly the Hamilton making some pretty solid contact. It's not like they haven't been all day. I think if you were to do the statistics on some of the balls they've hit today, you would probably think they have higher expected hit probabilities than they've had so far, only 3 hits. But they've been cranking the ball a little bit. Now you're not seeing too much, but putting some bats together that, you know, he can do some damage. Here's Sadinger again, and he's the guy I just really want to see. I'm fascinated by his swing. I can't lie.
Has not gotten a good barrel on the ball just yet. Popped one up to third his last time up. But you can see the power really there with every swing he takes. Going to drive that one into center field. Fleckner takes a couple of steps back to retire Sadinger. So you saw the contact made there, just unfortunately right to a position player.
He gets his bat to the ball. It's something to watch. You ever play MLB The Show? If you ever one of those, any batting stance you can pick that has that type of little dip in it always works the best. I always love that. I always used to give that to my Road to the Show player.
It's a swing you take in wiffle ball.
Exactly. Just so much torque.
Our producer, Zachary Miller, is encouraging us to host a JumboCast wiffle ball game. That should be happening soon. Not broadcasted to any of you guys, but.
Is that happening soon? I think I'm leaving on Monday.
Well, maybe not then. Here's Dukes. Pops one up into foul territory.
It's coming back toward us. I think it hit our cameraman.
That would be bad. Hope Gabe's doing all right. I think we would hear a thud if it hit the press box on top. I don't think that ended up happening.
See him fall through the ladder. Didn't happen. No, don't worry, guys.
Grounded second. McCullough makes the play. That ends the inning. But the leadoff homer from Kopp does allow Hamilton to pick up their first run of the afternoon. It's 5-1 Jumbos as we head to the bottom of the sixth.